And we're live. Okay, I'm just gonna wait for a few people to join. Oh, hi there. Hi. Okay. I'm just gonna wait for probably a few more people to join, if anybody will join. Maybe we'll wait for a bit more. Yeah, I know. Sorry, I just figured out how to actually do the whole chat thing. Don't usually live go live. Thank you. Today we're gonna be just doing like a drawing along, and I'm gonna be trying to draw a something that I tried to draw yesterday. It's like just a big eye in the middle of a page with like different colors around it. I am not the best at drawing realistic eyes. I'm more of a character drawer. Where am I from? I am like, where do I live, or where am I from actually? Because I live and technically I'm from Canada actually. I'm from Canada. But anyways, okay. So this live is a little bit like instead of the yesterday's life, because something happened for some reason. The chat didn't work. Finally, I figured out how to actually work, and also for some reason it didn't actually save, so it didn't end up posting for some reason. I'm not sure why. But yeah, I decided to kind of redo it. So yeah. Anyways, the even the I tried to draw the same exact thing that I'm gonna be trying to draw today on yesterday's live, but it didn't even end up that good. So it's kind of gonna be doing a nice redemption round. Okay. It's nice. I've never actually been to India, but that was nice. No, actually, it is 6 in the afternoon right now. It's 6:06 for me right now. I just didn't want to record way too late into the night because I wanted to go to bed early because I have trainings and I have other stuff I need to do. But anyways, um, Oh, that's nice. I kind of want to also go to UK. Never also been there. I don't travel a lot, but that sounds amazing. Hi. All right, so I think we can start. So basically, today is just going to be a small kind of um draw along, kind of just talking, almost like getting to know each other. Just because I never really did lives before. This is technically the second live I did. Also, technically the first one. So it's just gonna be something basic, and then if you guys want anything else, if you want me to go live more, if you want me to post more videos, because also sorry for not being as active as I was before. I have been quite busy with school and with my extracurricular sports, so it's been quite hard to focus on this one thing. But yeah, if you want me to do another live tomorrow or post another video or YouTube short on any specific topic or anything like that, you can just, you know, tell me, you can comment down below, and I can take note of that and probably make it come to life. All right. So basically today we're just gonna be doing something. Ooh, 10 a.m. That's very early. Thank you for being. Yeah. So today we're just gonna be doing something basic. I'm gonna do planning on doing like an eye here in the middle, and then try to do like a little split in the half kind of moment, kind of split in half, drawing where one part of the eye is going to be like bright and colorful, and it's going to be, for example, like a green eye or like a blue eye, for example, and then the other half is going to be like dark, almost like a galaxy vibe, if that makes any sense. I'm not sure. And do I like anime? L No, I never watched anime, I never was into anime. If you mean by, like, the style of art that I really draw, what type of style I draw is, like, a mix of cartoon and, like, anime, but I don't draw like anime. I don't watch anime, I never was into anime at all, no. But I don't judge anybody who likes it. But anyways, let's start. So, for starters, I'm gonna grab my ruler here. I'm gonna kind of make myself some guidelines. And also what I did last time is I made like little spacing where this is gonna be where our color testing, sorry, is gonna be. And this is, or for example, I can do color testing on this part as well as different transitioning and testing and how the colors blend into each other. No, I've never seen that cartoon. I don't like watch cartoons. I just like to draw the style, but I never really watch cartoons. I have my own stuff that I like to watch. But anyways, so we're gonna draw our quick just step here, and then I'm gonna start drawing my guidelines. So I'm gonna draw, this is gonna be the top part, and then I'm gonna draw a little line to represent the bottom part. I want to make sure that the eye isn't too like squished together, but also isn't too thick. I It's currently a March break, so I kind of can't be at school. Plus, my school would be over, and I do go to school. Yeah. Um. So, and then I'm gonna start kind of drawing this out, the eye out. Quickly turn this light off. Like what grade I'm in, or exactly what you mean? Oh, for me, it is 6:12 p.m. right now. That is the time for me right now. in can. So anyways, so we have our can you guys see this? I'm not even sure. Maybe I'll do some better lighting next time. So I draw a bit here. It's kind of like this. And then I'm gonna start sketching out how our eye would look like. And for anybody who wants to know, the art supplies that I will be using right now is pencil, ruler, just basic stuff, and then a kneaded eraser, a regular eraser, and obviously markers, possibly paint markers, and probably some coloring pencils. Um, this one, I don't think you can really understand what it says on there except for like sketch art, because I got it when I was traveling um during the summer to another country. Um, but anyways, and a lot of some of my stuff are gonna be you probably won't be able to read it either, just because some of my supplies that I have are from not can not from here. So we're gonna start just roughly sketching out our eye here. Like this. And right now I'm only gonna be sketching, and approximately I think um I'm gonna be planning on doing this live stream at least maybe like an hour or something like that, just, or maybe even a bit shorter. I don't want to make it too long, but if I don't end up finishing in this live stream, then I will probably either make a video or a YouTube short or a another live stream, whatever you guys want, to like finish off the drawing. So fully color it in, add all the details and all that stuff. All right. So we have our basic shape here. This is just like a little rough draft that I can always edit afterwards. And then we have I'm going to draw our eyeball here. I'm going to sketch out where the highlight and the pupil is going to be. And then what I'm also going to do is I'm going to make a little line above here and continue to it on um, around the eye, like the top part of the eye, as a representation of the eyelid. Because obviously, uh, our eyes have eyelids, and we cannot draw a normal good eye without the lid. So we have our basic shape down. And then what I'm planning on doing is I'm probably gonna split it like diagonally, kind of like this. And this side over here is gonna be like bright and colorful and just like fun. And then the other side is gonna be like more dark and gloomy. So it's like a little contrast between bright and dark. So for example, day and night, or like sun and space, or whatever you guys want to think of when it comes dark and light, like morning and night, something like that. So now that we have our basic sketch down, I'm gonna grab my kneaded eraser, which is kind of hard to take out. So I need a moment. I need a moment here. Um, there we go. Got it out. There we go. So I have our little kneaded eraser here. These are actually amazing if you're an artist. I do suggest, if even they're not, first of all, expensive. You can get some on I'm pretty sure you can get some on Amazon. I didn't get this one from Amazon, so I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure you could get some on Amazon, maybe at an art store, not sure. This one I got at an art store, or like just a store, or like a toy store or something like that. when I was traveling. Um, and the reason why I love these, and I suggest every artist, either if you're a beginner or mm, already like intermediate level and you don't have one, I do suggest getting one because the reason why they're so good and compare to and better than to a regular eraser is because first of all, you can really make them into any shape. Like I can make it into a square or like a circle, a little like snake, kind of like that. And also, whenever you erase, like you know how when you erase with a regular eraser, it always leaves these little marks, which nobody really likes, especially artists, because it gets our desks messy. These actually don't leave any marks. And if, like, also, for example, you accidentally stick a bit onto your page, like, let's say, oh my God, I accidentally got some on my page, no problem. Just start to pat it with another piece and you'll be good. So, yeah, if you're an artist or a beginner artist or really anything of that sort, I really do suggest getting one. And plus, with this one, you can really control how much you want off. Like, for example, right now, I don't want to have a lot of my pencil off, so I can have just a brief sketch of it. But at the same time, if I really want to get everything off, I can still do that. But still be careful with this because if you, for example, don't hold the page down when you're using it, you might accidentally rip it. And that's a mistake that I did sometimes before. But I learned from it. We all learn from our mistakes, of course. And for me, it was to always fold the page down. So now that we have that down, I'm gonna grab a mechanical pencil since these are better for, I would say, like more accurate sketches. And I'm gonna start retracing our previous sketch, but making it more detailed. Not detailed even, just accurate and more visible to the eye. And for example, now I'm looking at the drawing here, and I'm like, oh, well, I don't really like how this part here looks like, so I can just, since this is only the beginning stages, and I haven't started drawing or anything like that, I can actually go ahead and fix it up. Like here right now, I kind of want to make this part a bit more, let's say, bigger, kind of like this. Yep, kind of like this. And this part here is like the, I'm not sure what it's called really, but this is like the, for anybody who's wondering, this is like the inner part of the eye. Because for example, because our eye is not just like a big giant oval, that's what we call it. It's like an oval with a little lump here, which is usually more of a pink color. So we have our rough shape down, and now I'm gonna just quickly make another line here, kind of like this. It doesn't always have to be accurate, but we'll see how it goes. So next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start quickly choosing out some colors, and I already have from yesterday a few of the colors that I was planning on using was written down because in yesterday's stream. Um, I was also planning on doing something similar. This was kind of how it turned out for now. Didn't really look good. I mixed up. I really made a mistake here with mixing up the blue and the red together, and it didn't really turn out well. But we learned from our mistakes, and I did learn to not mix like blue with red and brown together or blue and orange together because it kind of turns out like a big mess. Um, But yeah, so we have a few just colors written down here that we're going to be using. or at least I'm gonna be retrying them. And the markers that I'm using here, I'm gonna be using a few different type of things, a few different art supplies here. I'm gonna use some of these markers. These actually come in, these are like the same brand, but they're two different types. These are I got from an art store when I was traveling to a different country during the summer. They're from a brand called Vista Artista. If I'm mispronouncing that, sorry. And there are quite a lot of colors here. I got a pack, and they actually come with two different types. There's these black ones, and there's these silver ones. And how you can see, for some reason, the black ones are a bit longer than the silver ones. And the thick tip, we don't talk about that. It's obviously the same, but it's really the thin tip that we have to pay attention to because with our silver ones, the thin tip is it's like it's small. It's small, it's accurate, it doesn't twist or weasel around. Now with our black ones, if we take a look at the thin side, it is definitely much longer than our other one. It is longer and it's more flimsy, so it is better for things like calligraphy and stuff like that. So yeah, some of these markers that we're going to be using today. Then we have my basic markers, which is these right here. I have another box in my little stationary area right beside me. I just don't really want to take it out. But basically, it's from the brand Mon Elini. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that once again. I do not speak really whatever this language is. I think this is French, possibly. But we have, I think it's a pack of, let me check. I got a pack of 80 markers. So this is an 80 marker pack. Comes with a lot of different colors. I'm planning on getting some more actually, but yeah. So we have some of those markers. And I'm also going to be possibly using some Posca markers. I just have them right in here. I'm probably going to be using some Posca markers, maybe the white one for like highlights. I have quite a lot in here. And if you don't notice, if you're an artist yourself, these are a bit smaller than some of the typical ones. And that is because these are actually smaller. They have a thinner end than some of the other ones. And for me, I just kind of like that, especially because if I'm using it for highlights, I just like to use the thin ones better, especially for example, my white one right here. So like it's really nice for highlights. And actually, I haven't used Posca markers in quite a while, so we're gonna start possibly using them again. And another thing that we're probably gonna be using in today's drawing is actually some pencils. I have these, a lot of these type. These are from also actually V-Star Artista. They're from the same brand as some of my markers. They're from Russia because I am Russian and I've been going to, and I went to a different country. I went to Russia for the summer and I got these there. This one is in, for example, this one here. This is shade 317. This is Pastelna Розовый цвет, color, sorry. And for example, this one here is 623. Зеленый, зеленый хукера. This is, so we're gonna be using some of these. And then in the lower compartment here, I just have some basic cheap coloring pencils that I got from Walmart or dollar store or something somewhere place like that. I think I got these from Walmart. And the reason why I actually have this here is because sometimes good pencil, like cheap pencils, I wouldn't even call these cheap. These are affordable. These are your basic coloring pencils. And even though they're obviously cheaper, more affordable than the others, they actually work quite well. I sometimes use them for highlights and stuff like that, and they actually work really well. So I think now we can start with our color testing. And for anybody who's watching, if we can somehow get, I'm not begging or anything, but if we could get a like goal of 10 likes on this live stream, I would be really happy because I think 10 likes, even though it might not seem a lot, I am a small channel. So I'm only starting today. Not even today. I'm just starting. So I think that 10 likes is a good goal for this live stream. And if we could get there, then that would be great. But anyways, so I think we can start with our color testing. So previously, I chose a few colors for our skin tones. I chose the color 135 from my, I chose this color right here from my basic 80 pack of markers. And it's like more, it's a pink shade. This is 135 pale cherry pink. And the reason why I'm actually wearing a pink as like a skin tone color is because the little inner part of our eye here, it's always more, how should I say, it's not like it's not white, it's not gray, it's not anything. It's like more of a it has like a pink more tint to it. It's like a natural skin color mixed with some pink. So we're going to be using this color right here. And then also I'm going to be using probably for skin tone shade number 26. It's this one right here. It says pastel peach. And the reason why I'm using this one is because I don't really want um my skin to be fully like yellow. This one has a bit of like yellow undertone, but not too much. It's like a more peachy kind of tone. So we can quickly just do a nice swatch here, and this is how it looks like. Now it might look different for you guys since I'm recording, but it looks different for me, obviously. We have two shades down, and actually let me quickly swatch you the little pink shade we have here. Kind of like this, it's like pink, and it's like a natural skin tone color, but with a nice pink undertone to it. So this we have two colors down. The next color I decided to do was number 25 in my regular palette here. This is salmon pink, and this is also, it's really close to our number 26 here. Um, it's really close in colors, but the reason why I chose it is because it's just a bit more pinky, and I feel like it would make a nice contrast and transition between the colors. And then the last color for skin tone that I chose was number 132 from my regular palette. This is milky white, and it's just darker than the other colors that I just drawn. I'm not sure, sorry. And I feel like it would make nice, I'll say contour kind of, even though we're not drawing a face, obviously. But it can still make some nice contouring kind of parts. Chisel out. A nice chisel eye, you know. Everybody likes a nice chiseled eye. So now for the actual eye, I was planning, since this is gonna be our bright side, and then this part here is gonna be our dark side. Kind of like this. And I was thinking for our dark side, what is better than probably a nice brown eye? Because brown is a pretty dark color, so I think it's going to be quite nice for the dark color. So I think we can start choosing our colors. So first of all, when it comes to dark brown, I was thinking of brown, not even really hazel, because hazel is giving more bright. So I'm thinking I'm going to be doing the actual brown eye. So first, I was thinking of my number 98. chestnut brown, and it's I never actually really use brown a lot, but this is how it looks like. It might look black on camera, but I promise you guys, it is not black. It's brown. So we have our brown. I might be using it. I'm not fully sure yet. I'm just trying some colors out. The next brand I want to try is number 21, Natural Oak. And I think this is going to be a nice, because it's, yeah, because it's still dark, but it's not like too dark to make it almost impossible to see compared to obviously like a dark background. So I'm actually gonna use that color instead of our number 98. And then for the little bit of a brighter, lighter brown, I'm gonna try number 95, Burnt Sienna. So let me quickly give it a swatch here. So it is more warm tone than our other color here, because that one, this one right here, number 91, it has like a nice red undertone, while this one is more of a warm, cool, like warm brown. And then another color that I want to try out is number 97, Rose Beige. I don't know why, but the packaging kind of looks like um my Summer Fridays lip balm. I don't know why. It just kind of does. Um, I won't be bringing it right now, but to be honest, it kind of looks kind of like this color. But yeah, so it actually looks really similar to this one right here, but they are two different colors. So I think for I'm just gonna quickly circle which we're gonna be using. So we're obviously not using this one. I think I'm gonna definitely use this one, and I'm gonna use this one right here. And then out of our nice skin tone colors, I'm definitely using the pinky color, the this one, and probably this one. I'll see still about this one, but maybe. So I think we can actually start drawing. I'm kind of scared. I'm always scared to actually color everything in, because I really don't want to ruin it or mess it up. And the reason I'm actually starting with the actual eye here is because I just want to finish with it first so I don't accidentally like bring any extra colors out here. And before I actually start, one more thing, I want to choose just some colored pencils that I might be using. So I'm gonna probably use my number 716, 716 right over here. It does say that it's more of orange. It's called Mars Orangery, but the color looks brown. So we can actually give it a little swatch. And yeah, it's brown. So we might be using this one. And then I'm also gonna try a little bit of a lighter brown. This is number 706. This is Sienna Natural, Sienna Naturale. So I'm probably gonna be using this one as well. And then for skin tone colors, I'm gonna probably use I'm gonna probably use my number 212. This is Orcha Svetlaja. This is the name of the shade. Probably gonna use this one for skin color. And then I'm also going to try. Oh, I had to way too many here. It's hard to get them all out. And then never got falling. And then also, that's good. And then yeah, that's kind of it. And then one more color that I think I might try for the browns is my number 717 pencil. This is called Mars Красно-коричневый. If you just straight on translate it to English, it is Mars reddish brown. That's kind of the name of the shade if you translate it straight into English, but obviously it's not really Mars. Um, but yeah. So this is kind of the pencil shades that we're gonna be using. And yeah. So first thing that I want to really do is I really want to go in and color in this nice the pupil, obviously. I want to color in a pupil because it is black, so we don't really need to do anything for it. And I'm gonna grab my black, this is B100 from my different markers, not from my original ones. And I'm kind of gonna just start to do the pupil here. And I'm not gonna fill it in with this one just because this one is really thin, but let's see if I can find a black in my flimsies. No. Okay. So that's fine. So what I'm gonna do is first of all I'm gonna see. So I'm gonna probably use my 120, just black, to fill this pupil in. Because obviously we don't really need to do much here. It's just plain black. Kind of like this. And then this is really the part that I'm scared for. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with my lighter color. I'm gonna start with my 95 here. I'm gonna start with this part right over here. And just so I don't forget, don't forget, I'm gonna quickly go over this part once again, just so I don't forget. Kind of like this. So we're gonna do one more swatch of this color. Is there any lighter color I can use? I don't think so. I don't really have a lot of browns here. Or actually, I can try. Let me quickly swatch this one. This is number J180. It doesn't really have a color name. Oh, wait, never mind. It does. This is chocolately. This is literally the name of marker. I'm not kidding. It says chocolatny. That means chocolate in Russian. So let's quickly swatch it. So yeah, this one is darker, so I actually still might use this one. So to start, I'm then gonna use my number 90, not my number 95 here, burnt sienna, and I'm gonna kind of start to go from in to out. And the reason why I'm doing it like this is because, and the reason why I'm doing with the light brown first is because on top, I'm gonna go in with my darker brown to create that kind of highlighted, but at the same time brown. And I don't want to create strokes this way because it can ruin the entire image. Be really careful here. Thank you for one more like. It would be really nice if we reach our goal of 10 likes in this live stream. And once again, guys, we are almost 40 minutes into our stream. So if I end up don't, because I am planning on doing the stream around an hour, if maybe a bit more. So if you guys want me to finish this on camera, you can comment down below. You can comment down below which, if you want me to create another live, or if you want me to um make a video or YouTube short finishing this. Hi Luna. I'm just doing like a little bit of a realistic eye moment. I'm not really good with them, but I'm trying to draw like an eye with one side being more of a dark. So all of this is gonna be in colors instead of like neutral skin tone colors. So this part is gonna be dark, this part is gonna be bright. I can't believe you actually joined the live. Okay. So anyway, thank you. I like this, and then I'm gonna grab my darker brown. We're gonna grab the 91 Natural Oak, and I'm gonna kind of start doing from bottom to top. So it actually might be not as dark, but it's okay. So if anything, we'll use our other darker. Oop, if anything, we're gonna use our other brown that is darker. So we're gonna start kind of go like this, create that feeling as if it's like, I, but obviously not gonna be. I'm not gonna be coloring in the entire thing with darker brown because I still need to use that lighter brown as a kind of highlight color because obviously our eyes aren't one singular color. That would be kind of weird. Like my eyes are hazel, but they're like lighter brown, darker brown, hazel color, basically. Kind of like this. And then I'm gonna grab our darker brown. This might be kind of bad, so I'm gonna ruin it, but it's okay. We're gonna grab our 98 chestnut brown, and we're gonna kind of slowly and carefully start to go from the bottom to top. Actually, this isn't really ruining it. I think this is kind of nice. Once again, I'm not the best with drawing realistic stuff. I'm more of the original, what you would usually see me do, like the cartoon slash anime kind of style. But it's okay. I like this. Not too bad so far, I think. What I really want to do is I really want to try and go in and kind of try and blend in each color together so it's not really like separated colors. Because you're kind of right. That's kind of what it's giving right now. All right, and then I'm gonna go again with number 97 once again. Kind of like this. Right. So something like this is what we have so far. I'm just gonna quickly go in with 90, oh, not 97, sorry, with 91, just quickly again, really kind of give it that transition vibe. It's not too harsh. So just like this, and then I'm gonna grab I don't know, I'm gonna be doing highlights a bit later. What I'm gonna be doing for highlights for now, if I can even find it. Sorry. So if I can find them. Okay, that's good. So basically, later on, I'm gonna be doing some highlights in this area, but for now, we're gonna start with this part here. So for the actual kind of eye area, if you look at it, whitish, it's like whitish tan kind of color. And obviously, since I can't really do um, I obviously can't do just white. That doesn't look realistic. I'm gonna use a bit of this color right here. This is 104 brown gray, and it's kind of like a really light brown, if you will. It's like really light brown with like a hint of like grayish color in it, which is kind of like what I'm looking for. So I might be using this color as well as some extremely light gray. Like for example, this color right here, this is number WGI, warm gray, and it's a little bit of like a grayish with a little bit of a brown yellow undertone to it. So I think it's kind of nice for this situation. Now let's see if I have any more grays. Oh, this color right here, and then that is it from these. Okay. And what's also interesting is out of my new markers, I have this one right here. This is BOOO, and a this is called blender, blender, or colorless blender. So I guess this is kind of like a blender for color. Now I'm kind of scared to use it, but I think we can try and use it. Oh, it is all as like to kind of smooth out here. I'm scared this is we're gonna ruin it. Kind of like this. I don't know if that did anything, but I guess we'll see. So now I'm gonna quickly, yeah. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start to kind of do our little eye moment here. And I'm also probably gonna use a bit of this color right here. This is S518, and this is kind of like a really light gray color. Just light gray with no undertones to it, just light gray. I don't know what else it would be. And then I'm gonna try this color right here. This is too dark. The reason why I like to really create a little section beside our drawing is just to really like to test out the colors is really to see um how everything looks. And give me a second, my phone is dying. There we go. So, um, so I think we can actually start doing this. I'm also gonna have obviously my white colorless blender as well, just number 0 with me, just to, if anything, blend it in. I'm gonna be testing this one compared to my other one. And what I like is that this one, it portrays as white color, which makes no sense because when you look at this one, nobody really always reads the label. Everybody looks at the color. But with my other one, actually, with where is it? But with oh, there you go. But with this one, actually, it's clear, so nobody can think, oh, this is like white color, for example, because there's nothing for lines. It's clear color. It just shows a clear color. So I'm gonna start to like really carefully drawing everything out. Just kind of this is no, this is the wrong one. So I'm gonna start off with I think honestly I'm gonna start off with a little bit of this color here to kind of give it as a base. To portray as the base because also if you look at it there's obviously a difference in colors between these two, so I think this will give us the nice kind of layout. And you can really see the difference between these two. And again, guys, if you are watching this, then I am not trying to beg, I'm not trying to brag or anything, but could we really try and get to 10 likes as our goal? I would really love that if we can get to 10 likes. I think it's not that much, but it would really mean the world to me. Anyways, let's continue. We are 51 minutes into our live, so we will be ending soon. So if you want to comment down whether you want me to finish this drawing in another live, or if you want me to finish the drawing in a YouTube short or a video, just comment down below right now so I can quickly read it and take note and probably finish this way, because we definitely will not be able to finish in 10 minutes, because you'll be finishing in around 10 minutes. So next up, I'm gonna grab my this color. This is like a really like light gray color, and I lost it. Where is that? That's this one. Oh, this is too dark. Oops. Oopsie daisy. Where is this color? Sneaky, sneaky. Definitely not this one. Just a second, just a second. Kind of lost it there. Okay, it's fine. So we're gonna start off with this color right here, and I'm gonna carefully kind of put it on the edges around, right around the eye area, right over here, kind of like this. And obviously, it's gonna be lighter from there, so don't you worry. Next, I'm gonna kind of grab a bit of a dark gray and really put it underneath there as a almost like a little shadow, I would say. It's like it's gonna be portraying the shadow role in our dark realm here. So now, oh, there it is. I'm gonna grab my S516, and I'm gonna start doing this. I'm gonna start to carefully color it in. Not fully, because obviously not the entire eye is gray. That's a shadow highlight kind of moment. And then since now it's looking a bit rough, I'm going to be actually testing out my color blender. This is going to be the little battle of the color blenders. Let's see which one is better. Is it uh the Mon Eline number 0 colorless blender, or is it my number BOOO from, which one is this? From Vista Artista in blended colorless blender. Let's see. We're gonna see which one is better. I'm gonna start with my Vista Artista one, just because it has definitely a longer tip to it. I'm gonna start to carefully try and like blend this in together. I'm guessing that what it does, it kind of works as a blender to really mix some colors together and give that like nice, like smooth transition. So this is what we got from our Vista Artista one. And now I'm gonna be trying my Mon Elini one. Sorry for if I'm mispronouncing that. So kind of like this. And just so it doesn't look too patchy. I'm gonna use the wider tip and really color it in these inside in once again, just so it doesn't give like two completely random colors. Kind of like this. I actually don't think it looks half bad, now that I'm being honest. So we have our nice brown side partially done. I'm gonna continue with it a bit later. And actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my Beast Artista Silver Black marker, and I'm gonna start to really carefully outline only the part that we like already worked on. I'm not outlining the pupil or not sorry, not pupil, the actual actual eyeball, just because that part is not supposed to be outlined or else it's gonna look terrible. So I'm just gonna do a nice brief outlining. And then like this. So this is what I have so far. Now I'm just gonna be grabbing a bunch of really random colors that are dark, of course, and I'm gonna be adding them all around our eye here. So I think I'm gonna start with I'm gonna try and give that galaxy vibe. So what is galaxy? It's dark purple, dark blues, blacks, obviously white, like those colors. So I think I'm gonna start off with some black, just basic black, and I'm gonna be doing some like different patches everywhere. So we're gonna have like a bit right over here, a little bit, and we're gonna have like, oh, actually, no, it's not a cap. Ugh, I hate when I get some marker on the cap, and I'm gonna do like a bit of black on this side, for example. So try and go like along our little line here. Really like kind of like this. We're just doing random spots, so just trust the process. Let's kind of say it like this. And actually, you know what? I'm gonna do the same thing right on this side. Kind of like this. Oh, and I actually just made a mistake accidentally. Ooh, I accidentally got some black here. Oof. Oh no, I messed up. You know, it's okay. It's okay. Artists mess up, but we fix it, so it's okay. It's perfectly fine. Next, I'm gonna grab a dark blue color. So right now, I'm gonna grab my 74 Brilliant Blue. This is from my regular Montelini color palette or marker palette, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna try and start to almost like transition into a nice dark blue color here. So we're gonna have a nice patch of blue. Hi, thank you. So this color is a bit lighter, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab our number 72 here. And I'm gonna try to do it in the middle as a nice transition shade because this one is darker. So it's gonna give a nice transition between the black and the more brighter blue. And I'm gonna do the same on this side. And like this. And then I'm gonna grab the other color and I'm gonna start transitioning into the more brighter blue. Oops, it's okay. Kind of like this. It might be hard to see on camera, but I do promise that it is there's three different colors laid on here. Next, I'm gonna grab a nice dark purple color, in particular my number 81. This is deep violet. And I'm gonna kind of start to go into a nice purple vibe here. And actually do some over here. Gonna add some randomly right over here and some right over here. Kind of like this. Now, it does look a bit weird right now, but trust me, once we finish filling out, I'm hoping that this entire part is going to be also filled out. And we're gonna add some stars, a nice moon with some white color. It's gonna look much better. And next, I'm gonna add a nice, more of a brighter blue and compared to the other colors. And I'm gonna add a bit of 70. This is royal blue. I'm gonna add some as that nice, just spark of a bit of a different color. Kind of like this. And oh, we're getting really close to our Lego. We are only 6 likes away. So if we can get 6 more likes by the end of this live and reach our like goal, that would be amazing. If not, next time it happens that we don't always get our goals. We don't always achieve our goals, but it's okay. So we got a bit of our brighter blue here, and I'm also gonna add a bit of a brighter purple. So I'm gonna add my 75. This is dark blue light. And the reason why I'm adding this one is because it does say dark, so it is more darker than, for example, lavender. I'm guessing at least. I'm just gonna add some right over here. I'm also gonna add some just in these parts. Kind of like this. And then next, I'm gonna grab a bit of hmm. What other colors would you really see in a galaxy? So there would be like white, black, obviously dark blue, like dark purples. What other colors would there be? I think there would definitely be maybe like a pinch of dark red, maybe. I don't want to ruin it, so maybe I won't do that. But oh, and by the way, we are almost 5 minutes past our original ending time. If you guys really want, I can stay for another 5 minutes until we're an hour and 10 minutes into the stream, and then I will probably end just because I have some stuff I need to do. So if you want, you can just comment down below while you have the chance, whether you want me to finish in a live or if you want me to do like a YouTube short finishing it or a video, or if you want me to just finish without a video, without really, and then just like post on my community tab the ending result. It's cool. You can comment down below right now, um, so I can quickly read it and I'll see what I can do. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna kind of try and start layering all these colors together. And actually, I'm actually gonna start using I'm gonna grab my white Posca marker and I'm gonna start adding some small stars and dots into areas, for example, like this one. And the reason why is because there isn't a lot that I can obviously add there. It's obvious, because well, it's just gonna be like galaxy vibes. But yeah, so let's quickly squeeze it out if it even works. I haven't used these in a while. Oh, well, that worked definitely better. Just gonna grab some of this paint as well. These are so satisfying. I love these. Look how work. Look how well they work. I would really suggest Posca markers. They're really good. They're paint markers, literally. It's just paint, but in a marker. So I'm gonna start to draw like little dots and little almost like kind of like this. And then when I'm gonna be finishing the entire drawing, I'm gonna go over these stars so they can really be nice and bright. Like this, and then kind of like this. So I'm just gonna start off with some of these. And I'm just gonna start layering on top some more colors in the most random spots possible. Just gonna do some blue just right over here. And like this, and then I want to do some right over here. And then next, I'm gonna go ahead and do some purple, like right over here. Also in the most random spots, really. And like this. Don't mind all these random patches. They're gonna be obviously connected later on. So we're gonna do some of this blue. Let's do like here, kind of like this. Thank you. Thank you very much, Ali. And then next, I'm gonna grab some more lighter purple, just for, again, the contrast between the darker purple and the lighter purple. Kind of like this. And what I just noticed is that there is a really big jump between these two different colors. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a different purple, a bit darker if possible, and I'm gonna use that as also like a little transition, if you know what I mean. I'm also gonna use this color as well as some of this color. Also use these two colors. So I'm gonna grab where are them? Hello? Where did I put it in? Yeah, next we're gonna be playing a game. Who can find my marker? Okay, so I'm gonna grab this color right here. This is K290 from our Vista Artista. And um I do feel like this might be a bit too light. We're just gonna Try that. Ooh, it's actually more pink than I expected. But it's okay. We can use a bit of a pink tone in here. So yeah, kind of like this. And then I'm gonna try out this color right here. Really interested. Oh, so this one is practically the same as that one, just maybe a bit like warmer in tone or something like that. This. Where did I put the other marker? I wonder, where did I put it? Where did I put it actually? Uh, right. And actually, guys, I think I will be ending the live here for now. If you really want, just quickly comment down below right now, whether you want me to finish tomorrow in a live stream, in a video, or if you want me to make a YouTube short finishing it, just comment down right now before I end the live, or if you want, you can comment down um, after I end it, I guess that also works. But really, comment down whether you want me to finish this art drawing in our next live, or for example, tomorrow, or in a video or a YouTube short. Because because I will be ending the live stream here. So I'll give you a little bit of time. Just comment down below. Comment down below. What do you want me to do? Because I will decide on my own later if you want me to, whether I'm gonna finish in a live stream, a YouTube short, or a video. So if you want to decide for me, comment down below. I'm gonna actually create a nice poll. Oop. I'm gonna do this. I posted a poll down below. If you want to also answer, would love that as well. If you don't want to comment down below, that is totally fine. So if you want to do a nice poll, I started a poll if you want, so you can vote for any of the options below. It's either finishing by live stream, YouTube short, a YouTube video, or I can finish this drawing on my own and then maybe post like and just post it on my community tab. So I'm gonna give you like a bit of time to just quickly, finish it. Just quickly vote. I'm just gonna wait for a little bit. I'll give you like 2 minutes maybe to vote if you want. And while I wait, I'm just gonna continue working on this drawing for the next 2 minutes. I'm just gonna start a timer. The poll will end in around 2 minutes if anybody wants to vote. The poll will end and the stream will end in 2 minutes. I'm just gonna wait here and I'm just gonna wait for another 2 minutes for anybody who wants to vote, and then I'm gonna have to unfortunately go. And if it doesn't get decided by you guys, then I'm just gonna decide on my own. Okay, there is final extended to 2 more minutes just because I really want at least one vote. I'm gonna stick around for 1 to 2 more minutes and then I will have to leave if there's no votes into the poll, or if nobody comments down below whether they want to finish this drawing in a live stream YouTube video or a YouTube short or just on my own time and then just post it on community tab. I will then decide on my own. So if you really want to see something, then you do have a chance right now to either write it down in the chat, that is an option, or vote it in the poll. Also, by the way, just something completely random. If anybody's wondering why I chose this candle, it's because this is actually a scented crystal soy candle. And this is an amethyst one, and my channel is Amethyst Artz. And it actually has 3 stones inside. Soy wax candle with amethyst quartz energy crystals to harness creativity into your life. Primary notes of sweet honeysuckle and wild iris, dipped in vanilla cream and balanced by edged sandalwood and warm amber. And this is by Aria. And if you kind of can't see, there's some amethyst in there. Okay, 1 more minute. If there's no polls in, I will be ending the live in a minute. Once we are maybe like 79 minutes in to 80 minutes in, and then I'm gonna be going and choose on my own time. So again, if you really want to see anything in particular, then you can, or if you want just for me to decide on my own, then you can comment down in the chat below. Okay, 30 more seconds for anybody who wants to vote. We have 30 seconds left before I start to end the poll and the live stream, because I'm going a bit over the time that I was planning on. Okay. Alright, so unfortunately I will have to be ending the poll right here. Sorry for anybody who wanted to vote but ended up not. And I will be ending the live stream for today. I will decide then later. I also posted a community tab on my community tab, the same exact question. I will also post another poll today. If you didn't have a chance to do it today, then you can always do it a bit later in the poll. But thank you for everybody who's watching. Sorry for not finishing it. I just really ran out of time. but I will be definitely finishing it in one way or another and showing it to you, my beautiful viewers and subscribers. Thank you very much for coming along to this journey with me and drawing with me and talking along with me. I really appreciate it. Even though we didn't reach our like goal, thank you again for the 4 likes that we got in this live today. And I really hope to see you again soon. Bye, everybody. I'll be posting later. Bye bye. Thank you, everybody, for joining.